update on those influencers that built their platforms off of lies. And this makes me so angry that this is now a trend right now, but it's any single-use product that just isn't necessary. So think of those like single-use face cloths, not necessary. It's a waste of money. Come with me to restock some of my favorite non-negotiable hygiene products. First off, I was so excited to see that these clean towels are now available at Target. And I feel like you guys were excited too because the top 2 rows were almost sold out. But yeah, as an acne-prone girly, I can't imagine not using these.
Welcome back to Diary of Jen. Today we are covering influencer fatigue. This really resonated with me because I definitely think over the last few years, we as a society have really learnt to just kind of go ugh at the thought of influencers. And I think the reason why we are like that is because of everything that's led up to this point in time. And what I mean by that is a lot of influencers like to push lots of products in our face just to make a quick buck, even if it doesn't personally resonate with themselves and they don't even use the said products themselves. And that is where a lot of the issues lie. Also, sometimes influencers can be very out of touch and say things that are so ridiculous that you just go, oh my goodness, like you need to touch grass or something. Without further ado, let's go into the first few videos we'll be covering today. Let me tell you, some of these are just mind-blowing. How someone can even think or say these things, and I just think there's a level where they just don't understand how good they have it. I know there's always struggles to different roles and jobs that you have, but could you imagine your life waking up as an influencer at kind of any time you'd want to and create content? Obviously, you have to be planning your day out to a degree and know what you're posting, but imagine not having to get up and go to a 9 to 5. They've literally got that freedom to work from home, or like even if they're on a holiday, they still could possibly work from their phone and do both. Like, that's crazy. This first video has been highly controversial. You have probably already seen it, but if not, let's watch this together.
Try being an influencer for a day, because the people who say it's easy are so far out of their minds. I literally just finished work and it's 5:19.
So why do I find this so humorous? Firstly, I feel like, in my opinion, she could cut back on work or say no to jobs she's getting offered if she really wanted to. She seems like the type of person who has a lot of income, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but she's pretty well off. She's built a pretty big brand for herself. So I feel like if she got offered brand deals and she felt too overwhelmed, why would you not just say no and not take the money? Because you've already got X, Y, and Z on your plate, right? So I don't understand why she would be saying that. If you feel overwhelmed, do something about it. Don't just say, oh, imagine being an influencer for a day. Like,
no way. Shut up. You are. Why should I? I'll get stuffed.
I think we definitely take things for granted when we've been in a position for quite a while. We forget what it feels like to be in a different position. And I hope after this she did realise, oh wait, I need to reflect and realise how great I do have it. And a lot of people would love to be in her position. The fact that she finished at 5:20 or so, like a lot of people have to commute to and from work. For some people that can look like 20 minutes. For some people that can take anywhere from like 20 minutes to an hour to 2. It really just depends. Comment below, let me know what you think of that video. I feel like a lot of people were not happy and it did get a lot of backlash from what I saw. Next, we'll watch this video of a girl who's trying to set up her, I guess, tripod stand in a very busy area.
Oh my god, you guys. So I was filming in New York today and 9 million people didn't stop what they were doing so I could get my shot. I'm literally shaking.
Look, I don't get that one. You're filming in a very busy part of the world. Of course people are going to walk through, it's their day to day, and then you've set up a whole tripod or stand just to film something. It looked like somewhere pedestrians walk through all the time, and she looks so mad about it. I'm just like, girl, could you not set it up somewhere else that's like less busy or just not there because maybe it's not suitable? Be so real. Next few we're covering are going to be videos of influencers getting exposed for saying one thing and basically contradicting themselves. So let's watch this hypocrisy together.
My skin is the best it's ever looked. My skin looks the best it has my whole life. This completely transformed not just me, but also my husband's skin. He doesn't have acne anymore. I don't know if you noticed. This changed my skin like crazy. And I also have Cody using it, and his skin looks the best it ever has. This was my skin last month, bro. But this is what works for me. This is what I found. I've been using the CeraVe Renew and Essay Cleanser. I use this every single morning and night. A 5-step skincare routine. I do it morning and night. My routine consists entirely of the in-key list, and I'll tell you why. It's my favorite routine I've ever found. Now I have found a consistent daily routine that I am so obsessed with, so in love with. I use Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. Now I'm going to use the Dermalogica Special Cleanse. Dermalogica, I've never been more consistent with a skincare product in my life. My skincare routine went viral for a reason. This is my go-to. The Real Miracle Clear Exfoliating Cleanser. It really is a miracle.
Okay, so firstly, there was about 5 to 6 different products that she was claiming had changed her skin so much, was the best thing ever, yada yada yada. So my issue with this is, and I've covered this in my overconsumption videos quite a bit, if you're using different products on your face, it's generally not very good for it. Your face can get irritated because once you start putting something on your face, your body adjusts to it. Sometimes they might be allergic to an ingredient that's in the product. And if you're used to one product and then you're putting on another, and then you're putting on another, and then you are putting on another one, sometimes your skin can have adverse reactions to that because it's so used to one thing and then it gets switched up and changed. For me, I like to say, if it works, why change it? I know what my skin likes. I don't need to be trying 10 million different products. Why would I? Waste of my time. But obviously, in my opinion, she's getting some sort of advantage, right, from doing this. So people are seeing these videos, and if they really look up to this influencer, content creator, whatever, they might think, oh, well, she has that, I need it. And then it's a cycle. New product promotion, over and done. New product promotion, you know, it's a cycle. I feel like we need to take the people who are promoting these products into account and be like, you know what? Maybe you're just doing this for the money grab or whatever advantage that you're getting from this, and not having our genuine best interest, but wanting to get a quick buck. I just don't know how you can claim so many different products like the best. I don't know if you've seen this, but I heard of a brand deal where it was some sort of skin product, and the brand said to this content creator or influencer, look, do you have a photo of when your skin was not doing great? Use that and then show the after of what your skin is now. Sorry? You want this person to lie about their skin and say, oh my god, this product changed my whole skin. Look at how I looked before and look at my after. That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. False advertisement. Morally, I don't know how you could even do that. And this influencer ended up saying, look, I didn't even take it on because I thought that was insane. Like, to even expect people to do that. And that's a scary thing. How many other content creators or influencers have done this?
Yeah, right.
You've really got to put our thinking caps on when we're watching ads, because now they're getting even better at ads and hiding them so you don't even think that they're an ad when you're being sold to. It's insane. Let's watch the next video because this will cover a little bit about tips to look out for in advertisements.
Welcome back to Hook Talk, where I'm about to expose the tricks that creators and influencers use to hook you within 15 seconds of their videos without even saying anything that interesting. And by very popular demand, it's fashion edition. Remember, all of these hooks are subliminal. They're basically there so that the creator or influencer doesn't have to use a more traditional, more in-your-face marketing technique to grab your attention. Fashion was probably my most requested genre, so let's get into it. And by now, you should know this, but of course I came with receipts. Number one is something that I'm doing right now, and I like to call it the half-baked method. Oftentimes, fashion influencers and creators will start their videos with their look partly put together, aka half-baked, and basically make it look like they're still like zipping and buttoning and throwing things on. I make a lot of love with a lot of drugs. When you see this, it's automatically going to set the tone that it's a more personal, more intimate video, and it's going to make you feel like you're getting ready with them. It makes you feel like you're right there with them, going through the try-on process, even though they've likely already tried this outfit on and likely had this plan from the get. The thing is that your brain ends up wanting to see the half-baked look come to fruition, so you'll likely watch the entire video just to check that imaginary box in your head that you saw the final outfit, even if you don't even care about fashion. Number two is a personal favorite of mine, and it's the closet hook. You see this hook all the time from some of your favorite creators, and it's genius.
Get dressed with me.
Can we just take a moment? Starting your video in the closet is a perfect subliminal hook because not only does it feel super personal and super organic, but it's also visually stimulating people beyond just what you're saying and beyond just the outfit that you're showing. A little bonus about videos like these is you're basically inviting your audience to comment on both your outfit details and your closet details, and obviously more commenting and more engagement equals more growth. Moving on to number 3, which is start with the back. This one may sound a little counterintuitive, but something as simple as starting with the back of your outfit can pique the audience's interest so much that they'll stick around to wait until you turn to the front. Simple as that. Number 4 is called the up close and personal to reveal method, which is something I'm doing right now. I know you've seen this one everywhere. This is probably the most common subliminal hook that fashion influencers and creators use, and it's because it's super, super effective. And it's super simple to do. You basically just start close up, you give your audience like a detailed shot of your outfit, and you act like you're just running out of the house or you just put your phone down on the side of the street to show your outfit, even though that was likely your plan all along.
That was really helpful. I thought I'd share that. It is only one aspect, but fashion is a huge thing, so I thought let's just put it in. You might get something out of it, you might not, but I thought it had some great pointers and tips to look out for. This next video is very interesting. Let's watch this.
I do not spend my money on any designer. No designer shoes, purses. I thought, what better way to celebrate than getting myself a bag that I can pass down to my future daughter? This is all the makeup I own. I checked in 2022 at Sephora, I spent $5,000. That is not normal and that is not okay. I spent $700 at the Sephora sale yesterday, so let's do a haul of everything I bought. For more things that I don't spend my money on, it is a nice car. I drive a paid off Honda Civic that I bought like 5 years ago. I thought this woman hit my car, but she was just parked very close.
Girl, that is a damn Porsche. How much do those retail for? I think the price tag for those is like 6 figures, right? Those are not cheap cars. Isn't it just interesting to watch things like that and think, oh my goodness, you have just contradicted yourself so much. And it wasn't just one thing, right? It was a few. And we'll watch this next video because there's even more. I'm not done yet.
Influencers could never convince me to buy any Lemme vitamins. Lemme Sleep is literally melatonin. First things first, I need to restock on my Lemme gummies, specifically Lemme Deload. I talked about these during my monthly empties. It's been like a week since I've had this and I can't live without it. And I also have been wanting to try Lemme Sleep because I've heard such good things about it. So I picked up one of these. The list is kind of similar to Lemme, but it's Bloom or any one of those greens that promise to de-bloat you, make you skinny, etc.
Isn't it just so interesting? I want to know what happened in between this influencer saying, I wouldn't get this, to then getting it, like the exact opposite. I know that sometimes your mind changes and circumstances change, but don't say, I wouldn't get this product, and then get, like, it just doesn't make sense at all. And the thing is, if you've had a fan base that's been watching you for quite a while and they've seen these initial videos where you're like, oh, I wouldn't get this, and I don't need that, and why would I get that? And then to see you getting it, oh my goodness, a jump scare. I would be like, oh, okay. And that's the thing, I feel like the people that watch you at the start sometimes don't follow through with it because you change as a person and you become everything that you said you wouldn't, which is just like such a weird concept to think about. And I know as humans we are meant to change and develop and grow. That's totally normal. I get that. Maybe just be more cautious of what we're posting and saying. Like, I mean, it's hard. You don't have a crystal ball. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I just don't get it. Just don't say things online if you know that circumstances might change. It doesn't make sense. Let's watch this next video of an insane amount of makeup brushes. I have never seen this many in my life.
No one, and I mean no one, not even professional makeup artists, need this many brushes. This is what 10 plus years of hoarding and collecting makeup brushes looks like. I don't even know how many there are. Probably already know what I'm gonna say. Today, we are getting rid of half of my makeup brushes. Now, the reason this is not gonna be easy is because I have an intense attachment to all of these. They're all associated with periods of my life when I got them, but I gotta let them go. Actually, it's probably easier to start with what I'm going to keep. The new Morphe brushes, Charlotte Tilbury, the Makeup by Ariel Morphe brushes. I have MAC brushes in here. These are brushes I use consistently, so this is a keep. This is another consistent one for me. We have Sephora collection, Morphe brushes, the Rose.
I personally have never seen that many makeup brushes. Why does one person need so many? Possibly she's been gifted a lot of those and has liked using them, but I hope she donated some of those or gave them to friends or family that might need some, because there's no point throwing them out. She said some of them were quite expensive too, so that would be such a waste to do that. I don't know how or where she kept all these brushes because there's so many there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate having you here. If you do want to subscribe and join the fam, we would really appreciate that. And if you do, make sure you turn the notification bells on so you know when your girl is posting. I'm a full-time girly, so I try my best to post at least once, max 3 times a week. So I'll be here for you no matter what. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you next time. Bye.